Good evening, everyone. My name is Flicker, and I'm gonna get my Sky Dailies done. And I've only just now realized I did not have Steam launched. This is gonna take a moment. Hmm, good song. Better. Ah, yes, ask them to show you where they found it. Meanwhile, some of these expressions can only be unlocked by paying the visiting spirits the right amount of candles and hearts. Oh, my candle stock is gonna go down for however long this takes. Shit. Hmm. I'm realizing I've become too reliant on the internet for keeping contact with the people I care about. Hmm. Hmm. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Looks like I logged in too early tonight. Might have to check in the morning. Oh. Uh, I can see what the missions are, but I've got no guarantee of completing them. Surprised I want to. Graveyard. Bonfire, bow, candle. Eh. Yeah, I'll deal with that in the morning. If I even want to deal with it at all. Kawashide. Still like that song. Only because the words translated to destruction back then. I wouldn't be surprised if the translation's off by now. Well, on the visual imagery aligned with it. Probably not a good idea. Now, instead of doing my Sky Dailies here, I think I'm gonna pile together a few things and try to draw Trace. Ideals, scroll to the bottom. Let's see. Definitely want to try and give her a more outgoing look than what the pick crew can provide. Because her shyness and her insecurity is not all there is to her. Just like how me being a reserved grump isn't all there is to me. And of course I would be drawing it. While listening to this song. I wanted to dance to your pulse and live my life around the music you breathe. Alas, you didn't consider me the same way, and that's okay. Hope you have a lovely time. Definitely a reference point for the more adult side, but I don't think that's necessarily the core of what I want to draw from. Besides, these should be inspiration points, not exact references. Okay, that's a bit too small. Hold up. Control C. I'm gonna want to put this one at 33. Oh, we're still way too passive. Gotta work on taking the initiative more often. Nah. Yeah. 25. Also, I think I held her back because I'm usually the one who's still up front and making decisions half the time. I may act upon the will of the other, for the will of the others, but can't really say that they aren't there. It's confusing. Damn right, you can't say we aren't here. Why do we only have so many limited voices, and why do some of the attitudes blend into each other? 'Cause you're an idealistic bitch. As if you aren't the same? Hmm. Pretty sure that deserves to grab the other one. That one desire, there we are. Hmm. Would be interesting to have that to be a thing to a limited degree. Hmm. Definitely gonna want to put that one at the bottom here, because it's just... Damn, really? 33... 33 would be way too large. Maybe not. Alright. You're still so... I'm really not confident in myself, damn it. Hmm. Yeah, no, that might be actually be a good way of communicating. The differences in our moods without necessarily prioritizing things blindly. Hmm, let's see. I need to do more stuff for myself like this, instead of always doubting my abilities or hesitating. Hmm, maybe 50 then? Yeah, that'll do. Hmm. All the things that make me think of Trace. We really have changed so much since we all started. Maybe brown with purple highlights? No. Brown, orange, and purple definitely fit the color of her eyes, but uh, attitudes. Yeah, no, this is definitely... I've got a lot to learn. I've been getting distracted by way too many things. Alright. Those are closer to pink in that image, actually. Alright, there's the one thing that she really wants to be able to pull off one day. Is she comfortable with me sharing it, though? Alright. Baby Donna. Mischief, mischief, mischief. Ah. Where is that image? Hold up. Oh, the fuck up. That should be in this folder. Why is it not? Oh no, it is. Okay, good. There we go. Let's bring it down to 25. Also, why is that one corner of her eye? Actually, if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna want to do it proper. Let's see. Can fill those ones in. That's that. Take something darker for about. Here. Oh right, that's the other part of it I gotta consider. Shit. There we go. Definitely gonna keep that corner, though, out of the primary focus, though. Otherwise, it's going to just become way too much. Way too mischief focused. Hmm. Actually, are there any other mischief reference points? Hmm. How do you want to play? How do you want to play? Hello there, darling. How are you doing today? Hmm. Shut it. Shut it. No, shut it. We are not doing this on recording. Got it? No. Grumpy is more my style, so that's not a choice. There's one of the key reference points for what we wanted. Draw a trace with. Fucking awesome guitar. Oh, wait, I thought I turned that on. There we go, that's better. The hell was that? Alright, any other parts where it fails to indent? Nope. Alright, here we go. We still get overflow. Lovely. Alright, let's try cranking it up. Ooh. Okay, good. Didn't miss anything there. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Pretty clean, though. Let's see, shift it down to 60. Also, why do we have everyone wearing sandals? Because you like them aesthetically. Wow. Just because I like aesthetically doesn't mean it should be the... Well, it's not like we have much other option for shoes choice when it's pre-made. You know what? Fair counterpoint. You asked us to pick the thing we liked the most out of what was available. We picked that. That is all we're going to do. So stop whining and keep working. Fine. Ooh, that turtle. Cute. Alright, buddy. I'm going to shit yourself. Rude. Then there's a GIF I downloaded. Oh, that's cute. Hold up, hold up. Why is that not in there? Alongside that image, too. Let's get that over to this other folder. Which folder did we store that in again? Shit. No, Robot Yuri isn't there. Endless Skewed Parallels, Teto and Co. The Gremlins. That's probably it. Alright. Maybe I can find some good stuff in here, actually. Cute. Oh yeah, that's a character sheet. We're gonna want to take that and put that in the need more like stuff like this, because we need more character sheets to reference from and trying to figure out, okay, what's the best pose for showing off the different details of our fictional self, and how can we go about to dealing with that? Ooh. Oh no. Ah. Nurse type. The wrong folder. Correct folder over here. Let's see. A lot of unsorted stuff. So what, we both want to be treated as cute by the people we love? Alright then. And what's the difference between us? Let me go look up if that's even correct. Tsundere. Excessively? That's not like you. Mm, I'm glad there's finally a goddamn wiki. Ah, that's a cute one. Data types. Okay, well, we run that. Definitely no to the yandere. I wouldn't let you get away with that. Dandere? What's that? No, that's not trace. That's princess type, isn't it? Ah, yeah, no. The fuck is... How many types are there? No. Trace may want to be that type, but we both know we're nervous wreck. What the fuck? I reacted to the whole peanuts in the nose. Why the fuck would you think of that? Who the fuck? Well, that's just very, very specific. That's elemental based. No. This is dere. That one's a cute one, but I don't think it applies to trace. Water. Yoko. Chin. Dere. What the fuck is that? Oh my fucking yeesh. Nope. That would be So what? I'm a tsundere and this? Seriously? Deretsu. What does that mean? Hmm. Interesting, but no. The fuck is this? What the hell? Bruh. I would not let Trace get away with that. I wouldn't let myself get away with that. I am terrified to find out what this one is. No shit. Meh. I mean, that's a fallback. That one I have no clue what to think of. Why? That just involves guns, doesn't it? No. Mm, eh. Okay, no. Just, I didn't even need to read that. The moment I saw the image, I'm just like, nope. I was like, maybe, but then I was like, I can't see the full image, so maybe I should check this one. And then I saw the full image. It's just like, nope. That's also another fallback. We're going through these one at a time. Kill me. Bruh. Oh yeah, that's the princess one. Well, that's another one for me. So what? We've got Sundere, Hindere, Dere, Dere. Yeah, no, that fits me to a T. Wait, what? Why is there two of the same thing? No. No. We're gonna figure this out one way or another. Eh. God damn it, Trace! No. That's another one for me. Narina's figured out. I had to reread that for a moment because I'm just like, hold the fuck up. What? So this is basically just someone who has a smell kink. Got it. I am processing a whole lot right now. Hold the fuck up. What? Damn it, why does that seem like something the dark would do? I can't tell if Trace would do that, but I'll put it between as a separator. I mean, that's also another one. Definitely a dividing line there. Alright, so if we're going to be just taking things in that regard, there we go. Eh. That just means zombie. That just means she's going to kill you by accident if you aren't careful. Oh. Nah. We're not allowed to drink alcohol. Why are there two different definitions for yandere? Eh. Eh. Mm. Oh, gosh. Doesn't that overlap with the dairy type? Oh yeah, that does. One that, but the difference between this one and the one we saw earlier was the one we saw earlier was prioritizing for money. Meanwhile, this is just personal interest in general. Okay, so it's about trope frequency. Got it. That traditional ideal causes problems if both people are unable to speak up about issues and or learn how to communicate. Don't know what to think of that one. Dere. Of course, there's dere. So now, what the fuck? Why are there just three that are just so now? Huh? Smug dere. And of course I've got to separate these. Alright. I hate also the alright, let's yeah, that fits trace to a T. Bruh. You need time stopped in order to admit that you like someone? I mean, it's better than never admitting it at all, but still. Eh. Doesn't that... Isn't that the same image? Oh, hold... Huh. And just put them next to each other. Why do... Or better yet, make it clear that they are one and the same by how... And make sure that they only have two different entries, so that way you can... Right. I feel like that fits Vile more than anyone. Alright, and then why is there... If I knew they could tolerate that from... Someone could tolerate that from Trace, I'd let it happen. As it stands, hell no. Eh, that's shared. Why is that? Alright, that is over there for a reason. Okay. If only we were good at actually... No. Bruh. What? No! Yeah, that puts both of us. So the line between is somewhere along here. What? That is something I would love to be able to pull off, but that is a goal, not a current reality. Why are there so many? Well, of course, there's the cat girl one there too. Lovely. Mm, how lovely. No. No. Bruh. I mean, I can think of the dense stork as being spoiled and naive. Not sure. I don't think they're like high in money though. So let's count that out of there. Bruh. Highly clingy is a yes. The rest of it, hell no. That is Era. I don't even know what to do with that one, so we're moving on. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I know what this one is, so I'm gonna get it out of the way and then figure out what the fuck this last one is. Oh. Oh, that's adorable. Ah, that fits one of us in here. This part doesn't, though. I would love to run into one that would like that, though. Yeah. So that is how many types fitting? So let's see. Era. Okay, maybe the cat one for Era. Maybe. No, not the cat one for Era. We're not going to do the paw thing. I don't care how much that would fit the trope. Fuck you. Alright. That's probably about the range. I can't say we'd want to get. Yeah, no, the believing in fate part is definitely Trace. Alright, so there's that. I want to see you squirm. I want to see you squirm and beg for me. Alright, so what? Uh, actually, wait, let's go back one. Category. You know, there was one in here that's just. What is this one again? Alright, well, there's that. I know that fits one of us, but I'm not sure who. So I've got too much pride for it to be me. Trace just doesn't give a shit, so no. Norina doesn't fit. Ira doesn't fit. Hmm. Hmm. Well, actually, wait, let's check constructed resonance. Actually, wait, no, it's not going to be in constructed resonance. It's going to be in here. Erasa. Hmm. Yeah, that works. Alright. So there is a part of us that's like that. What is this? And what is this again? Nope. Nope. Alright. Let's, ah. I've got to take a break, so I'll be right back.